So what we're doing here is we're going to get our smalls, put a base down so that we're not trying to start a fire on wet ground. Once you get it going, it doesn't take long to dry this ground out, but when it's damp, it makes it that much harder to get one going. So what we've got here is some Fatwood. I secure mine with Gorilla duct tape. You can burn Gorilla duct tape. It's a fire extender. Any duct tape for that matter. I'll show you how we do that, how you can do that as well. It's once you get it going, it's a great extender. What I mean by extender is something that once it's lit, we're going to pull two pieces out. We don't need two pieces, but we're going to use two pieces. I actually gathered this Fatwood from this general location about a year ago. My Mora Garberg stainless. Now what you want to do, there's plenty of different ways to do this, but one of the ways I do is I like to shave it into real fine, not quite dust, not quite shavings. And I'm using the back of my knife. Look here, this is what's called a 90-degree spine. That's pretty critical when you're using a ferro rod to have a 90-degree spine and a high carbon knife. This particular knife is stainless steel. The ferro rod I have in this bug out bag is a combination magnesium and ferro rod with its own striker. But stainless will, at least this particular stainless, will throw a spark. Nowhere near as good as a carbon knife will on a ferro rod. And for those that don't know, Fatwood is the resin from a pine tree. And you can smell it. There's a little pile. We'll go a little bit more. If you look real close, you can see that white crystallized resin. Oh, that's good Fatwood right there. It comes out just like that. More is always better. We're going to use our ferro rod right into that pile of shaved Fatwood. And then A lot of people make a feather stick. Oh, we're just gonna put some shavings there. They'll catch and I'm not making a feather stick. I'm just shaving off some small pieces. Once we get that going, oh, you'll see. You don't need much to get it going. Set that there. Get that down there. Believe it or not, there is an art to a feather stick. All right. We're going to use that once we get going. Set this back here. Just to show you, this is a combination ferro rod here, magnesium starter here. And you can shave that magnesium off into there. I'm going to move this back so I got some room to get in here. As you can see, it shaves off pretty easy. Like I said, you don't really need it with this fat wood. I'm just showing you. That's a ferro rod. That's with the striker that comes with it. Let's try it with the, and it does the same with the stainless knife. It actually throws a little bit better with a stereo knife. Now, if you were to take your ferro rod and do this, you have a tendency to push into your tender. So what a lot of people do is they pull their striker back. Keep the knife, well, as you can see, we got a little smoke there off the first try. And there we go. That's all that fat wood. And then we'll just add our smalls. You don't have to build some really elaborate fire lay. Fire likes chaos. Shout out to Dave Canterbury, one of his favorite lines. If you follow any kind of bushcraft, you know who Dave Canterbury is. Sean Kelly, Pooter Stomper, Paul Hack, Jax Jananga, some of the greatest people, greatest instructors, and just good people. And we got her going a little bit. I don't add any till the flames get higher than what I've got in there. And that's how you start a fire with Fatwood and Ferro Rod.